He had hands like magnets on my skin. Sending pulsations, tunneled imagination was a combination that serenaded my porcelain. And there was something in his gaze that not even a short paraphrase could describe this man's hands. They weren't like typing hands, but sexy chiseled. His energy was so powerful it turned my storm into a drizzle. I'm telling you, this man had hands like magnets, sending sensations in me so deep they left fragments. I know it sounds crazy, but you didn't feel his hands. And there was something that oozed from him like a man, evidenced by the incense flowing from his sweat glands, and every drop had the purest destination it would land. He entered with a whisper and gently transitioned to a command. He spoke in Arabic and taught me the language so that I could understand. Funny thing, I gathered all this information even before I felt his hands, because that's what women do. Investigative reporters so much better than Nancy Drew will be home cooking dinner and at the same time watching you. His hands were so powerful they split atoms and made me too. It's been 3 weeks now and I'm still collecting his residue. I go to church on Sunday to praise God for not only making one hand, but two. I know it sounds crazy, but you didn't feel his hands. This man's hands came already framed. He had hair so beautiful every lock had its own name. If I were blind, his hands would have felt me a story. He took me on this journey from 19 to 40, from disgrace to glory, from a dark night to a bright morning. There is power in the touch. From the moment he graced the room, I swear I felt his rush. There is power in the touch. It means nothing to you, but to me it meant much. So I ran home after the poetry slam and I listened to the best of Kim, and naturally I wrote a poem about him. This man had hands like magnets that rotated themselves on my blades. He was like a Glade plug-in that lingers, leaves imprints, but never fades. It was his prolonged rhyme and his clock-like broken hand, but still made time against me. I'm telling you, this man had hands like magnets.